have a certain set of skills. This is not that movie, but this is a toy review.
In 1990, a little gem of a movie came out. I don't know if you can call it a gem. It's probably not really a gem, but several people enjoyed it. Other people probably didn't really like it, but it was an interesting movie. Darkman.
I think the people who didn't enjoy it are the people who didn't see the movie. I think it's a fun action movie. It's from Sam Raimi, the highly successful director of The Evil Dead and the original Spider-Man movies. The word is that when he was turned down to do a Batman movie, he decided to go out and make his own character, which was
Darkman.
So who is Darkman?
Okay, so the basic story behind Darkman is Dr. Peyton Westlake is working on this synthetic skin. And unfortunately, he runs afoul of these gangsters, and so of course they blow up his lab. Of course, he's not dead, but he is horribly, horribly scarred, and so he utilises this technology which he's made himself to be able to make masks.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the problem is that in exposure to light, those cells break down after, I think it's about 60 minutes.
Okay.
So he has a time frame going when he's out in the daylight.
Yeah.
If he's in the dark, hence Darkman, he's perfectly fine. He can wear his own face or somebody else's face. So it's sort of an action, revenge, semi-superhero sort of flick.
So Liam Neeson stars in this movie.
He does.
This was quite early on in his career, wasn't it? But a lot of people probably didn't really know him. It was before Schindler's List.
It was before Schindler's List, so most people wouldn't have known who he was. And he does do an American accent in it, so it's very different from the Liam Neeson that we mostly know.
Well, he kind of tries to do it these days, and it's like a half accent, really. And he's sort of settled in the middle.
Exactly.
And I think people accept that, so that's fine.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
I don't know what you mean by create Alamein.
So this figure was made by S.O.T.A. or State-of-the-Art Toys. Because it is from its era, the articulation is not as good as what we'd expect today.
Sure, it looks more like a display piece,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, it's a bit statuesque in a lot of aspects, but you do have the expressibility through the arms and the head.
Yeah, which is good. I like the mud on his boots and at the bottom of his coat here, and I like how his coat is kind of in this frozen, almost billowing display. It looks really cool. His hands are in a cool, open grasp sort of thing.
Yeah.
He looks really cool. He looks quite dramatic.
He does. But if this particular look isn't dramatic enough for you, you do have alternate options. He comes with a couple of extra hands, which are more sort of bandage wrapped rather than wearing gloves.
Yep.
And of course you can actually swap out his head for the hideously scarred face if you want to just have him in full-on Darkman mode.
And the detail on that head is really cool. I mean, you can see the horrendous burns that he has. He almost looks like Two-Face a little bit, doesn't he?
Well, sort of quarter-face almost, I'd say.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very, very good likeness that they've managed to do there. I don't know how much you can say it looks like Liam Neeson, because most of his face didn't look like Liam Neeson anymore, but it certainly looks like the character in the film.
Okay.
And finally, what was the appeal of Darkman, the toy? Why did you like this toy, and why did you buy this toy?
Well, for me, part of it is the appeal of the character. He's not a big mainstream hero. He's kind of the guy that you're never going to know unless you already know him.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the niche appeal. Plus, it is an excellently made toy. The sculpting, as we've said, is incredible. The paint application is very, very nice. And it nicely occupies that sort of bridge between superhero and horror films, which had a nice representation at the time in a couple of toy lines. And it's cool to remember Liam Neeson kicking ass before that became all he really does. So that's State-of-the-Art Toys Darkman figure.
Let us know what you think of them down below. Don't forget to subscribe, but we're out of here for now, and we'll see you next time on OSD.
See ya.